Have you ever wondered why your legs feel heavier, weaker, or less reliable as you age? It's easy to blame getting older, but what if the real culprit is something you can control? Imagine reclaiming and freedom you thought was slipping away. What if you could move through life with the vitality and confidence you deserve, no matter your age? Welcome to a journey that could transform how you move, live, and thrive at any age. Today, we're uncovering the 6 essential vitamins and minerals that your legs need to stay strong, resilient, and ready to carry you through life, well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. This isn't just about maintaining strong legs. It's about reclaiming your freedom, vitality, and confidence. The simple steps we'll discuss today can have a profound impact on your life. You'll want to stay with us until the very end, because this isn't just about exposing the problem. It's about empowering you with practical, science-backed solutions. These are the tools to prevent falls, boost energy, and protect your independence. We'll reveal how deficiencies in crucial vitamins like D, B12, C, E, and K2, along with a powerful mineral, could be quietly sabotaging your strength without you even realizing it. Take, for example, the story of Susan, a 72-year-old who had struggled with low energy for years. After discovering a hidden vitamin deficiency, she regained her energy and felt like a new woman. Or David, 75, who had been suffering from numbness in his legs. With the right adjustments, he was able to walk confidently again, enjoying the simple pleasure of movement that many take for granted. You'll learn exactly which foods to incorporate into your diet, when supplements might be necessary, and why balance, not excess, is the key to maintaining your health. Most importantly, we'll show you how to collaborate with your healthcare provider to personalize your plan and avoid common pitfalls. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for how to continue moving freely, dancing when you want to, and living your life to the fullest. Because your legs, your ability to walk, stand, and stay active, are the very foundation of your independence. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Your support means the world to me. If you found this video valuable, please consider liking and sharing it to help spread these life-changing lessons. And if you're excited about this topic, please comment 1 below. If there's something you'd like to see more of, or if you have suggestions for how I can improve, comment 0. Now, let's dive in. 1. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is far more than just a vitamin. It is a powerful force of nature, like a quiet companion that supports your bones, muscles, and overall well-being day after day. Often called the sunshine vitamin, it helps your body absorb calcium, a mineral that ensures your bones stay strong and resilient, able to withstand the tests of time. But its role goes much deeper. Vitamin D is a protector of muscle mass, a guardian against muscle weakness, and a shield from the dangers that come with aging, falls and fractures, things that we all desperately want to avoid as we get older. As time passes, our ability to produce vitamin D naturally begins to decline. It's an invisible, creeping issue that many older adults aren't even aware of, but it's one that profoundly affects our health. The reason for feeling more sluggish, experiencing aches and pains, or noticing that your legs feel less responsive than before may not be age alone. It could be the result of vitamin D deficiency, a deficiency that goes unnoticed, silently undermining your body's strength. Let me tell you the story of Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who always lived life with an energy and enthusiasm that was contagious. She was the kind of person who loved spending her days gardening, taking long walks, and enjoying precious moments with her grandchildren. But something shifted over the past year. Margaret began to feel more and more drained. Her legs felt heavier, she found herself tripping more often, and the days seemed to take more out of her than they once had. She couldn't understand why. When she visited her doctor, she was told that these changes were just a part of getting older, a natural decline that couldn't be helped. But Margaret, being the strong and determined woman she was, refused to accept that as her reality. She decided to pursue a second opinion, and that's when things started to shift. Her new doctor ran a few tests, and to Margaret's shock, she learned that her vitamin D levels were dangerously low. It wasn't age that was slowing her down. It was a silent nutritional deficiency that had gone unnoticed for far too long. Margaret's story is not unique. It's a story that many older adults could tell if they only knew how to look deeper. Once Margaret began taking the proper vitamin D supplements, spending just a few minutes in the sun each day, and adjusting her diet, the transformation was almost immediate. It was as if a switch had been flipped. Her energy returned, her legs became strong again, and the joy she once had was reignited. The exhaustion that once drained her became a distant memory, and she felt her vitality surge back to life. So, where can we find this essential vitamin in nature? The best source is, of course, sunlight. Just 10 to 20 minutes of exposure a few times a week can be enough to get the vitamin D your body needs. However, with our modern lifestyles, where many of us spend more time indoors, use sunscreen, or simply don't get enough exposure to the sun, this natural source isn't always enough, especially as we age. That's when supplementation becomes vital. Vitamin D is also found in foods such as fatty fish, eggs, fortified dairy products, and certain cereals. However, for many older adults, getting enough vitamin D from diet alone can be difficult. That's why supplements are often recommended, but it's crucial to take them with care. Too much vitamin D can lead to negative side effects, so it's essential to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any supplementation. A simple blood test can reveal whether your levels are low, and from there, your doctor can guide you on how much vitamin D you need. It's not about guessing, it's about giving your body what it needs, with the wisdom and care it deserves. If you want your legs to keep supporting you on your journey through life, you must first give them the light they need. Vitamin D is that light, the first ray of sunshine on the path to an active, healthy, and fulfilling old age. So, take the time to check your vitamin D levels, nurture your body, and let the sun shine on your health. And now, let's move on to the second essential vitamin. One that plays just as critical a role in keeping you strong and steady on your feet. 2. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is often the unsung hero, quietly powering your body from the inside out. It's the hidden engine that keeps everything running smoothly, and when it's lacking, the effects are much more than just feeling a bit tired. It's like your body is trying to function on empty, as if something vital is missing, leaving you drained, weak, and disconnected from the life you once knew. Vitamin B12 plays a central role in forming red blood cells, those tiny but mighty cells that carry life-sustaining oxygen throughout your body. But it doesn't stop there. B12 is also crucial for the health of your nervous system, the intricate web of connections that link your brain and muscles. Without it, the consequences go beyond mere exhaustion. Your nerves, especially those controlling your legs, can begin to deteriorate, and your body's ability to move freely starts slipping away. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Imagine this. A lack of vitamin B12 can mean that oxygen isn't reaching your tissues properly, and that lack of vital oxygen creates a host of issues. Deep fatigue, tingling, numbness, and, over time, the creeping sensation of weakness taking hold. It can rob you of your independence, your vitality, and if left unchecked, it can become a long-term, irreversible condition. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a serious threat to your quality of life. Let me tell you the story of Tom, a 75-year-old retiree who, until recently, had been the picture of health. Tom loved his daily walks in the park, where he'd enjoy the fresh air, the rhythm of his feet on the pavement, and the joy of being with his family. But then, little by little, something started to change. His legs began to feel strange, numb, unresponsive, almost foreign to him. At first, he chalked it up to aging. "I'm just getting older," he thought. But then it started happening more frequently. When he stood up from his favorite armchair, his legs didn't respond. Sometimes, he would feel tiny pinpricks or a bizarre, electric-like sensation in his feet. His once stable walk became uneven, and soon enough, Tom found himself leaning more heavily on a cane. It was a wake-up call. Tom couldn't ignore it any longer. He went to the doctor, hoping for an explanation. A simple blood test revealed something startling. Tom was severely deficient in vitamin B12. It wasn't old age at all. It was a nutrient deficiency. A piece of his health had been slipping away, unnoticed, for far too long. And this is something that happens to many of us as we age. Our bodies become less efficient at absorbing vitamin B12, no matter how healthy our diet is. We often need to take extra steps to ensure we're getting enough of this essential vitamin. So where can you find vitamin B12 naturally? It's mostly in animal-based foods, such as lean meats, liver, eggs, and dairy products like yogurt and cheese. But what if your body just isn't absorbing it properly? For many older adults, sublingual supplements can provide a much-needed solution. These dissolve under your tongue and are absorbed directly into your bloodstream, bypassing the digestive system entirely. In more severe cases, B12 injections may be necessary, but always under the careful supervision of a healthcare provider. The key takeaway here is prevention. Regular medical checkups are vital, especially as you age. Pay attention to the subtle signs your body gives you, and act quickly if you notice anything unusual. When Tom addressed his B12 deficiency, the change was nothing short of life-changing. His legs grew stronger, and the tingling and numbness faded. He could walk with ease once again, smiling as he strolled through the park with his wife, hand in hand. The confidence he regained was priceless. Vitamin B12 didn't just restore his mobility, it restored his life. If you've noticed that your legs feel more tired or clumsy than usual, or if you're experiencing strange sensations like tingling or numbness, it might not be just a normal part of aging. It could very well be your body's desperate cry for more vitamin B12. Listen to it. And remember, this vitamin is the key to unlocking a stronger, more vibrant life, keeping not only your legs strong but also your mind and spirit alive. Stay tuned, because the next vitamin we'll discuss is equally powerful, with the potential to keep your legs firm, stable, and resilient well into your later years. 3. Vitamin C. Most people think of vitamin C as a simple remedy to ward off a cold, but let me tell you, its true power goes far beyond just being an immune booster. The role it plays in maintaining strong, healthy legs is nothing short of incredible, and yet it's often overlooked. Vitamin C is one of the most potent antioxidants we can have in our bodies, and this is more than just a scientific fact. It's a powerful ally for your legs, your health, and your future well-being. What does that mean for your body? It means that vitamin C acts like a silent protector, standing guard over every single cell, muscle, and tendon. When we go about our daily activities, walking, climbing stairs, or even breathing, our muscles and tissues naturally undergo a process of oxidation, a kind of wear and tear. But vitamin C is right there, acting as an invisible shield, protecting your muscles, ligaments, and tendons from the daily damage that happens with every movement. Without it, we'd quickly find ourselves facing a decline in flexibility, strength, and resilience. And here's the thing, our bodies can't just stop moving. We keep going every single day, and so does the oxidation. But vitamin C's role doesn't stop at just protection. It's crucial for the production of collagen, a substance that's the foundation of our physical strength. Think of collagen as the glue that holds your muscles together, the elastic that gives flexibility to your tendons, and the framework that keeps your joints stable. Without enough vitamin C, the elastic nature of your legs begins to deteriorate. Your muscles tire more easily, your ligaments weaken, and suddenly, something as simple as walking across a room becomes a challenge. The risks of falls, injuries, and fractures increase exponentially. That's the reality we face when our bodies are deprived of this vital nutrient. The signs of a vitamin C deficiency are sneaky at first. They don't come in the form of dramatic symptoms, but rather subtle, everyday changes. You might find that you're bruising more easily, that small cuts and scrapes take longer to heal, or that the simple task of climbing stairs leaves you feeling winded. You might even feel an unexpected stiffness or discomfort in your knees, ankles, or joints. These small signs aren't just inconveniences, they're the body's quiet cries for help. They're your body telling you, I need more vitamin C to keep going. Let me share a story with you that brings this point home. Meet Betty, a sprightly 78-year-old grandmother who had always prided herself on being active and independent. She loved walking to the park, visiting friends in her neighborhood, and taking trolleys to the local shops. But one day, out of nowhere, she started noticing a troubling change. Her legs, once strong and steady, now felt weak and tired, as if they were made of jelly. She struggled to climb the ramp to her house, something that used to be effortless. At first, Betty thought it was just aging catching up with her. She assumed this weakness was something she had to accept as part of getting older. But during a routine checkup, a sharp-eyed nutritionist noticed some bruises on her arms and legs. Curious, the nutritionist asked more questions and ran a few tests. What they discovered was eye-opening. Betty had a significant vitamin C deficiency. It wasn't something that had appeared overnight, but rather a slow, creeping issue that had been weakening her body from the inside out. Once Betty started incorporating more vitamin C-rich foods into her diet, citrus fruits, kiwis, strawberries, and red peppers, and added a simple vitamin C supplement to her daily routine, she began to feel a dramatic difference. Within just a few weeks, Betty's energy returned. Her legs were stronger again, and she was walking longer distances without feeling exhausted. It was like a light had been switched back on in her body. Vitamin C is an incredible nutrient, but here's the catch. It doesn't stick around in your body. What you consume today, you use today. That's why every day matters. Every orange you peel, every glass of lemon water you sip, every fruit salad you enjoy is a step toward caring for your body and your future. It's an act of love for your muscles and your legs. If you've started feeling more clumsy than usual, if you're noticing bruises where there were none before, or if you find yourself getting tired much faster than you used to, your body may be begging for more vitamin C. Don't ignore it. Listen to what your body is telling you. You deserve the strength and vitality that vitamin C can bring. Now, hold tight, because the next vitamin we'll explore not only protects your muscles but also helps to build strength from the very cells within you. 4. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is one of the unsung heroes of muscle health, working tirelessly behind the scenes with an unseen yet powerful influence. Its true potential often goes unnoticed, but the truth is, it plays a massive role in safeguarding your muscles, keeping them protected and strong as the years pass. It's a potent natural antioxidant, quietly working to protect your cells from the damage caused by aging, oxidative stress, and the everyday wear and tear that all our bodies inevitably endure. Every time you get out of bed, take a walk, climb the stairs, or bend down to tie your shoes, your muscles are silently at work. With every movement, no matter how small, tiny tears and stress accumulate in the muscle fibers. This is where vitamin E steps in, like a faithful guardian, repairing, protecting, and fortifying your muscles from the inside out. But vitamin E doesn't just stop at muscle health. It offers so much more. It works tirelessly to protect your blood vessels, supports your heart, and strengthens your immune system, ensuring that your body has the resilience to withstand the demands of life. Unfortunately, a deficiency in vitamin E doesn't announce itself with a loud alarm. It sneaks in slowly, almost unnoticed, and it can appear in the form of unexplained fatigue, a gradual loss of strength, or a struggle to maintain your balance. Over time, the absence of this vital nutrient accelerates muscle breakdown, contributing to chronic diseases and reducing your overall vitality. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let me share with you the story of George, a humble man whose life serves as a testament to the quiet power of vitamin E. George, at 82, was the embodiment of strength and resilience. With a warm, welcoming smile and hands that had seen decades of hard labor on his family farm, George was far from the frail, slow-moving figure many expected him to be at his age. He was still out there, in his small garden, digging, planting, and tending to his crops, despite no longer having the stamina he once did in his youth. He wasn't immune to aging, of course not, but there was something remarkable about his vitality. His secret wasn't just exercise or hard work, it was his daily diet. Every morning, George enjoyed a handful of walnuts, spinach at lunch, and sunflower seeds as a snack. He had unknowingly maintained high levels of vitamin E throughout his life, and it had been his body's secret weapon. Thanks to this consistent nourishment, George's muscles remained strong and flexible, allowing him to continue to live life on his terms. Whether bending down to plant a flower or lifting his granddaughter into his arms, George was able to move with surprising ease and comfort, defying the expectations of his age. This wasn't just luck, it was a testament to the quiet, powerful influence of vitamin E, a nutrient that worked within him every day. So, where can you find this incredible vitamin? Thankfully, nature has provided us with an abundance of sources. Almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, spinach, and healthy oils like olive and sunflower oil are all fantastic sources of vitamin E. Incorporating just a small handful of nuts into your daily routine can do wonders for preserving your muscle strength and joint health. The best part? It's simple, natural, and incredibly effective. However, as with anything in life, balance is key. While vitamin E is essential, too much of it, especially in concentrated supplements, can lead to unwanted side effects. That's why it's always best to rely on natural sources and consume this nutrient in moderation. A handful of nuts here, a vibrant green salad there, and a drizzle of olive oil on your meals can collectively work to keep your muscles strong, your legs firm, and your overall energy levels high, allowing you to live a more active and fulfilling life. Don't underestimate the silent power of vitamin E. It's the quiet guardian, working behind the scenes, ensuring that every step you take, every movement you make, is supported, strong, and vibrant. It's a small, consistent act that can build an incredibly strong foundation for your future. And stay tuned, because the next vitamin we'll dive into is just as crucial for maintaining muscle resilience, agility, and strength throughout your life, yet it's even less well known. You won't want to miss it. 5. Vitamin K2. Many of us are familiar with vitamin K, particularly for its vital role in helping blood clot, but there's a lesser-known hero in this family, vitamin K2. Unlike its well-known cousin K1, which focuses on blood clotting, vitamin K2 has a far quieter yet incredibly crucial mission. It directs calcium to where it's needed most, your bones, while preventing it from accumulating in your arteries, which could otherwise lead to serious cardiovascular problems. You see, when calcium builds up in the arteries, it causes them to harden, reducing flexibility and making them more brittle. That's not just a minor concern. This silent buildup can lead to long-term health issues that affect mobility and overall well-being. As we age, one of the most insidious threats to our mobility isn't just the natural wear and tear on our muscles. It's the gradual loss of bone density. This loss isn't always easy to spot, but it's just as dangerous. Osteoporosis, often referred to as the silent thief of bone strength, slowly erodes the internal structure of your bones. Over time, this makes them more fragile and prone to fractures. A simple fall, one that might not have caused any issues in your younger years, could suddenly lead to a devastating break. Fractured hips, broken legs, and the months of recovery that follow. For many people, this is the point where decline begins. And it's heartbreaking to watch as once vibrant, independent individuals find their lives forever changed because their bones simply weren't strong enough to support them anymore. But what if we could take action before it's too late? What if we could proactively strengthen our bones from within, making them more resilient to the everyday stresses they endure? This is where vitamin K2 steps in, like a diligent guardian quietly ensuring that calcium is being used where it's needed most, in the bones. It's like reinforcing the foundation of your house to ensure it stands firm for years to come, while at the same time, keeping your arteries flexible and healthy, ensuring smooth blood flow. Vitamin K2 works behind the scenes, strengthening your bones and your cardiovascular system, making it a true unsung hero in the battle against aging. Let me share a story that perfectly illustrates just how impactful vitamin K2 can be. Doris, a 79-year-old woman, has always had a certain grace to her. Her bright eyes still spark with the curiosity of youth, and her hands, though softened by years of knitting, remain steady. Doris has always been active, an independent soul who loved to go for walks and take care of her home. But a few years ago, Doris received some unsettling news from her doctor. Her bones were deteriorating at an alarming rate. Like many, she was advised to take calcium and vitamin D supplements. But there was one other suggestion that her doctor made, something that many overlook: vitamin K2. Intrigued, Doris decided to give it a try. Fast forward to today, and Doris is still walking to the market every single day, climbing the stairs in her home without hesitation, and, most importantly, avoiding the fractures that many of her friends have suffered. Doris often reflects on her decision with a quiet sense of pride. "I cared for my bones quietly, like watering a tree without expecting it to grow right away. But one day, you're grateful you did." She is a testament to the idea that small, consistent efforts toward maintaining bone health can pay off in ways we can't always see immediately, but that are deeply felt as time goes on. So, where can we find vitamin K2 naturally? While it's not as widely available as other vitamins, it is found in some traditional fermented foods. Japanese natto is an excellent source, as are aged cheeses, especially those that have been slow fermented, and liver from naturally raised animals. For those who may not regularly consume these foods, high-quality supplements that combine vitamin D3 with vitamin K2 are available. This powerful combination can work in synergy to support both bone strength and heart health, two areas that become increasingly important as we age. Now, it's important to note that vitamin K2 is not the same as vitamin K1. Vitamin K1 primarily aids in blood clotting, while vitamin K2 is the unsung architect that directs calcium to where it's needed, ensuring your bones remain strong while keeping your arteries flexible and free from calcification. It's the quiet hero you never knew you needed, but it can make all the difference in maintaining your strength, flexibility, and independence. If you want to continue taking firm steps, climbing life's stairs, and holding on to the freedom that comes with independence, don't overlook this humble yet powerful ally, vitamin K2. It may not always get the recognition it deserves, but its impact on your long-term health cannot be overstated. Now, get ready because we're about to dive into the sixth vitamin. A mineral, actually, one that's essential yet often overlooked. I promise, this one will surprise you. Let's go. 6. Magnesium. Magnesium might not be as famous as vitamin D or calcium, but it plays a crucial role that your muscles simply can't function without. Magnesium is involved in over 300 vital functions in your body, but for your legs, its role is essential. Magnesium helps your muscles contract properly when you move and then relax afterward, preventing stiffness and painful spasms. Without magnesium, every step can feel heavier. Walking may come with painful cramps, discomfort, or the feeling that your legs just aren't responding the way they used to. When magnesium levels are low, your energy levels also take a hit. You'll notice a decrease in endurance, and your balance can be affected as well. Let me share a real, beautiful story about this. Evelyn, 84, a woman with a sweet voice, cotton white hair, and eyes full of life, had always been the picture of vitality. But a few months ago, Evelyn started struggling to walk. Every morning, it felt like an effort just to stand. She suffered from terrible nighttime cramps, and her legs felt so heavy, as if invisible chains were tied around her ankles. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Her doctors initially chalked it up to aging. But one more attentive doctor decided to take a closer look, running tests to check her blood magnesium levels. And that's when they discovered it. Evelyn had a severe magnesium deficiency. With a simple magnesium supplementation regimen, dietary adjustments, and adding magnesium-rich foods into her meals, something magical started to happen. Within weeks, the cramps disappeared. Her steps became lighter, and she regained the energy to walk to the park, where she returned to her favorite bench, watching life go by. "They gave me back my legs," she said, emotionally. Sometimes, the solution isn't grand, expensive treatments. It's about addressing the small deficiencies your body has been quietly begging for. Where can we find magnesium naturally? Nature offers it abundantly. Fresh spinach, ripe avocados, crunchy almonds, pumpkin seeds, and even high-quality dark chocolate are all excellent sources of magnesium. If your magnesium levels are very low, there are also high-absorption magnesium supplements, which are ideal for older adults. But remember, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any supplementation. Magnesium doesn't just help with muscle strength, it also protects your heart, bones, and overall well-being. Magnesium is like a friendly hand, always there to support your legs, even when the years try to weaken them. Now that you know about the 6 essential vitamins and minerals for keeping your legs strong, there's an important question that arises. Is it enough to just take a supplement and expect results? The answer is no. It's not about loading up on pills. It's about balance, wisdom, and understanding how your body works. Vitamins and minerals don't work in isolation. They form a team. They support and enhance each other, and sometimes, if they're not in the right proportion, they can block each other's effectiveness. For example, vitamin D doesn't just strengthen your bones on its own, it needs magnesium to activate properly in your body. Without enough magnesium, you could be taking vitamin D and still not fully benefit from it. Another example is vitamin B12. Even with a good diet, if your digestive system isn't absorbing it well, something that becomes more common as we age, you might need a specific supplement like sublingual B12. Something very important to keep in mind is that excess nutrients can also cause problems. Too much vitamin E, for example, can increase bleeding risk for some people, or high magnesium doses without medical supervision can affect kidney function. That's why, before rushing to buy supplements, there's something fundamental you must do. Consult with your healthcare professional. A doctor, geriatrician, or specialized nutritionist can assess your actual levels, detect specific deficiencies, and design a personalized plan tailored to your needs. Not everyone needs the same thing. We all start from different places. Maybe you need more vitamin D, or perhaps someone else needs to focus on magnesium or B12. The goal isn't just to take vitamins. The real goal is to give your body exactly what it needs to keep walking firmly, strongly, and freely. Trust me, when you find that balance, it shows. Your legs won't just gain strength, they'll become the foundation of your vitality. Remember, it's not a race to see who can take the most supplements. It's an art, the art of caring for your body with intelligence, respect, and love. Take a moment to reflect with me. Your legs aren't just muscles and bones. They're the pillars of your freedom. They're the ones that allow you to walk where you want to go, dance when no one's watching, hug your loved ones, travel, explore, and keep dreaming. So, what have you learned so far? We've covered the 6 essential vitamins and minerals your legs need to stay strong, resilient, and ready to carry you through life, no matter your age. From the powerful role of vitamin D in supporting bone strength to the quiet yet critical work of magnesium and vitamin K2 in maintaining muscle function and flexibility, you now have the tools to take charge of your health. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you're going to start practicing in your own life? Comment below and share your thoughts. Whether it's adding more vitamin C-rich foods to your diet, making sure you're getting enough magnesium, or being more mindful of your vitamin D levels, every small change can make a big difference. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below, like it, and share it with anyone who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your support means the world to me, and together, we can help even more people live healthier, more vibrant lives. Thank you for watching, And here's to taking firm steps toward a healthier future.